Have you ever been judged for something you didn't fully understand? Maybe people labeled you as foolish, even though you knew you were doing what felt right. It happens to all of us. But what if I told you that sometimes the wisest decisions can seem foolish to others? Today, I'm going to share a story that will change the way you see wisdom, success, and even failure. Once upon a time, there was a wise and clever minister in the court of a great king. This minister had a solution to every problem, no matter how big or small. The king trusted him with the most difficult decisions. Because of his sharp mind, the minister was loved and respected. But there was a catch. Some people in the court didn't like him. They felt jealous of his success and the king's trust in him. But little did they know, the minister's greatest lesson would come from his son. One day, the king told the minister something that caught him off guard. "You're so smart, but your son is foolish," the king said. The minister, taken aback by the king's words, immediately asked, "Why do you think my son is foolish, Your Majesty?" The king replied, "Every morning, I ask your son the same question. When I ask him, what is more valuable, gold or silver, he always chooses silver." The court burst into laughter. The minister felt embarrassed, but instead of reacting immediately, he decided to go home and speak with his son to find out why. When the minister got home, he called for his son. With curiosity in his eyes, he asked, "Son, why do you always tell the king that silver is more valuable than gold?" The son quickly responded, "Father, gold is valuable, but there is something more valuable than gold in this situation. Every morning, the king comes to the market to meet the people. He places 2 coins in front of me, one silver and one gold, and asks me which one is more valuable. Every day, I choose the silver coin," and the king laughs. The minister was puzzled. "But why do you keep choosing the silver coin, even though you know gold is more valuable?" he asked. The son smiled and led his father to his room, where he opened a box full of silver coins. "These are the coins the king gives me," he explained. "The day I choose the gold coin and answer the king's question correctly, he will stop asking me, and I'll no longer get these silver coins." The king enjoys the joke. He laughs every time I tell him silver is more valuable, and he gives me a silver coin as a reward. The minister stood in silence, processing his son's wisdom. The son wasn't foolish at all. He understood the system. While others might call him foolish, he knew the value of consistency and patience. His wisdom was in understanding the bigger picture and playing the game the way it had to be played. His father felt immense pride in his son's cleverness. This story is a powerful reminder of how easy it is for others to judge us when they don't understand our choices. People who are quick to criticize may not see the full picture. They may not understand the strategy behind the decision. The son knew that in the grand scheme of things, one gold coin wasn't as valuable as the daily silver coin. His patience and careful observation allowed him to make a decision that seemed foolish on the surface, but was actually very wise. You see, sometimes the world doesn't understand the choices we make. When we choose the path that others might deem silly or unnecessary, it can be hard not to care about their opinions. But if you know deep down that what you're doing is right for you, then that's all that matters. The minister, seeing his son's wisdom, learned an important lesson. He realized that wisdom doesn't always look like we expect. The loudest voice isn't always the wisest, and the quickest path is not always the best path. Sometimes we have to move quietly, patiently, and with full understanding of the situation. The next time you're feeling misunderstood or judged, think about this story. Understand that not everyone will see your path. People might even call you foolish. But just like the son in the story, if you know in your heart that your actions are aligned with your values, then stay the course. The world will laugh, but it's your peace of mind and long-term success that matters most. So, what can we learn from this story? We learn that wisdom isn't about following the crowd. It's about making decisions that feel right to you, even if others don't get it. We learn that patience is key. Sometimes we have to wait for the right moment, understanding that our choices might not be immediately recognized for their value. Whether it's in your career, your personal life, or any situation where you face criticism or judgment, remember the story of the clever minister and his wise son. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, and remember that wisdom isn't about doing what everyone else thinks is best. It's about doing what you know is right for you. If this story resonated with you, I encourage you to share it with someone who might need to hear it today. We all need reminders that it's okay to be different, to trust our path, and to ignore the naysayers. The next time someone calls you foolish, smile and keep moving forward. The only opinion that truly matters is your own. If you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, please like this video and share it with your friends. Stay patient, be grateful, and keep pushing forward. You've got this.